So, how about those playoffs, huh? Tell you what, great entertainment every single night. That Phil Kessel guy, man, he is tearing it up. SCKL playoffs are just excitement every single night, night in, night out. Wait, what? The SCKL playoffs are over. Those are the NHL playoffs? When did the SCKL playoffs end? A month ago? Month and a half. Son of a bitch. Hello and welcome to the SCKL Slapshot, guys. I'm your host, Donnie Schulzhofer, here for episode number 8. And we are going to react to the SCKL playoffs 2016. Hashtag make fantasy hockey great again. Hashtag it, boys. That's what you know about. But we're going to recap an incredible SCKL playoffs. I'll tell you what, we thought the first year was fantastic. Chance of Fleury is, of course, our defending champion. Let's talk about this second year. My word, the matchups were insane. Boats and Hosas, the number 4 seed, taking on Teach Me How to Dougie, who leaped into the 5 seed very late. Chance of Fleury's, the number 3 seed, defending champions. They weren't able to get an automatic bye, so they were forced to take on Wayne Train with Bend It Like Backstrom and Mix and Nash It waiting in the wings. And now round 1, obviously, some late night upset alert. Things started out, we got all the way to Sunday. Chance of Fleury's with it looked like a convincing 5-4 win. I mean, the categories were tight, but it seemed like they would hold on. There was only a couple of games left, not a ton of players still remaining, so it seemed like Chance of Fleury's would hang on for a tight but deserved victory. Boats and Hostess with a 5-3 lead over Teach Me How to Dougie. Once again, very, very tight in a few categories, a couple of ties, things that could swing the other way. But it seemed like these matchups were done and dusted around 10:30 p.m. You only had 3 games still going on: Colorado, Edmonton, Arizona, San Jose, Minnesota, Chicago. Not a lot to worry about with not a ton of players going on, so you figured this matchup is over. Chance of Fleury's and Boats and Hostess, your top seeds moving on. But just an hour and a half later, Wayne Train, with a couple of shots there, draw things level. They end up leveling it out on goals. Shots end up getting leveled, so both teams take a victory away from the others, and all of a sudden it's 4-3, and it's even tighter moving forward. And Teach Me How to Dougie with a complete swing of things. Shots, they level up power play points and get a win, so things end up level. And then just minutes later, Wayne Train levels the score as they take the shots lead, and Boats and Hosts is still trailing behind Teach Me How to Dougie. So Wayne Train making things dramatic, but they would still go out here because in the case of a tie, the higher seed does get the victory. So Chance of Fleury's looked like they're still okay. All that was left was that San Jose game, and then lightning struck. Joe Pavelski scores a power play empty net goal with about a minute remaining for San Jose. Brent Burns, that son of a bitch, passes the puck to Joe Pavelski. All he had to do was score, but he passes the puck to Pavelski, gets Pavelski not only a point but also a goal to take Wayne Train ahead of Chance of Fleury's and pull the biggest upset that we had seen in these playoffs, or in the SCKL playoffs arguably so far. And Boats and Hostess go out to Teach Me How to Dougie. He takes away another category, goes ahead in power play points, and it's 2 upsets for 2. Just like that, in a span of 2 hours, we see things completely turn on their heads, and Wayne Train and Teach Me How to Dougie would be moving on. Wayne Train, though, got the fun task of taking on the juggernaut from the regular season that had been Bend It Like Backstrom. Teach Me How to Dougie would take on Mix and Nash, of course, who was runner-up in last year's postseason as well to Chance of Fleury. So they're looking to hopefully get a victory this time around. Bend It Like Backstrom, you know, they started out so well. They ended the night in a tie, and Troy says, valiant effort, Danny Boy. And of course, Dan says the tie goes to you. Of course, he didn't have to deal with a tie last time because he turned last match on its head. And of course, Troy, as the higher seed in another tie situation, would have claimed the victory. But just like that, overnight, stats changes galore. Pavelski getting an assist, a couple of shots gained, an assist lost for Bend It Like Backstrom, and all of a sudden, bruh, when you realize you spoke too soon, because thanks to those stats changes, Troy was left like a modern-day Washington Capitals, out in the second round after winning the President's Trophy yet again. Wayne Train turns the match on its head and comes away with a 6-4 victory, and the underdog 6th seed, losing record and all, team that was at the bottom of the league last year, turns it around and is in the finals against Mix and Nash It, who, truth be told, won a very tight matchup. I mean, it was 5-4. The categories weren't so tight, but it was still a 5-4 victory for Mix and Nash It, and that left us in our final match where a new king would be crowned in the championship here. It's either going to be Mix and Nash at our number 2 seed versus Wayne Train, our number 6 seed. And really, Wayne Train was a team that every neutral voter has to be rooting for. You know, came out of nowhere, want the victory, but unfortunately, it would not come. It would not be as Mix and Nash it. It was a very tight victory. Matt Murray, a huge late pickup, obviously comes away with a shutout victory for Mix and Nash. It gets him a victory, gets him really good goalie stats, and they walked away 7-2 victors in what was actually a tight contest for much of the time. Mix and Nash kind of ran away with it late, but Damien, congratulations for your championship. Obviously, you fought through a second place finish last year, come from second in the regular season to steal the championship away from Chance of Flurries, and of course from the postseason favorites, we had to say bend it like Backstrom. Wayne Train has to be commended on a fantastic playoff run, but that's it for the Sickle Playoffs 2016. Remember, hashtag it, make fantasy hockey great again 2016. So thank you guys so much for watching. Of course, be sure to tune in just 2 days time. Saturday we will have the awards ceremony for all of the awards for the Sickle season. Of course, we'll go over that. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like on the video, and we will see you in the next Sickle Slapshot. I've been your host, Donnie Scholzhofer, signing off. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.